Hey there, pirates. Welcome aboard the Anime No Me channel. Luffy saving Garp and being the only one who can pull it off is about to shake the entire power balance of the world. And Akainu hates every bit of it. And you're going to see exactly why in today's video. I hope for your support to help our crew win, and to do so, you just need to click the thumbs up button, leave a like, and subscribe to the channel. By doing this, you will win an incredible devil fruit, so just comment which fruit you want. Guys, Garp, the monster who punched a hole through an entire island, fell to his knees, bleeding, laughing with a broken tooth, surrounded by Blackbeard's commanders. The screen cut before any confirmation of death. And in One Piece, that only means one thing. The old man is alive, injured, probably chained with sea stone in the deepest basement of Teach's Island. And if there's one person in the whole world capable of invading that hellhole and dragging his grandfather out alive, it's the same grandson he threw into ravines his whole life, Monkey D. Luffy. At the time, we were all shocked, but Garp does not die off screen. Oda has never killed a character of that weight without showing the body, or at least a final breath. Ace took a hole in his chest right in front of us and still talked. Whitebeard had half his face burned off and still died staring at the sea. Decline just collapsed laughing. That's the classic sign of there's more coming. The old man is alive, captured, being used as a trophy or bait. And Teach knows exactly who his grandson is, and just like we expected, Blackbeard loves high-value hostages, and he did use Garp for that, as we saw chapters later. He didn't kill Kobe, he turned him into leverage. He didn't kill Pudding, he took her to the island. He didn't kill Hancock, he's using her as bargaining material. Garp is the ultimate prize, hero of the Marines, grandfather of his greatest enemy, a living legend who just humiliated half his crew with his fists. Killing him fast would be a waste. Keeping him alive and suffering is the perfect strategy, especially because he knows Luffy can smell his family's blood from miles away, and now we're at the moment of truth. Luffy has already proven he invades impossible places when his family is on the line. Impel Down's level 6 for a brother he didn't even know was alive. Whole Cake Island for a cook. Wano, closed off for everyone. Hachinosu is just the next name on the list. And this time it's not a sworn brother or a crewmate, it's his blood grandfather, the guy who raised him by force, who taught him to punch before he could walk straight, who laughed while throwing him to be eaten by lions. If Luffy finds out the old man is alive and locked up, the Sunny turns into a missile straight at Teach's Island. The emotional moment would be devastating and beautiful at the same time. Luffy never had the chance to pay Garp back. He always got punched, always heard "you're gonna die, brat," always got treated like a punching bag. And now, the old man fell doing exactly what he always did, protecting the young ones, Kobe, no matter the cost. Luffy will understand for the first time in his life that every ravine, every tiger, every punch to the head was Garp's twisted way of saying, "I love you." And he'll invade Hachinosu not only to save his grandfather, but to finally say thank you in his own way with a hug and a giant smile. Teach wants this. He knows Luffy will show up. He knows Garp is the perfect bait. It's the same trick he used with Ace. Put someone important in danger and wait for Straw Hat to run. But this time, Luffy isn't the impulsive kid from Marineford. He's a Yonko. He has Gear 5th mastered. He has a grand fleet. He has allies in every corner of the New World. Teach's trap could become the biggest disaster he's ever stepped into. The parallel with Rocks, Garp and Roger in God Valley. Now Garp's grandson and Rocks' heir, Teach, are on the same board. Saving Garp from Hachinosu would be Luffy, closing a cycle that started before he was even born. It would be the D-Blood, proving that history doesn't repeat, it evolves. The news hits Marineford like a meteor punch. It's not just another report, it's an emergency Den Mushi call, straight from a vice admiral who managed to escape the massacre on Hachinosu. The image is shaky, the sound crackling, but the words cut the air like a hot blade. Straw Hat invaded the island alone, destroyed half of Blackbeard's fleet, opened the central dungeon. The hero Garp came out alive on his shoulders. The two of them left laughing. Teach ran away with his tail between his legs. The silence that follows in the Supreme Commander's office is worse than an explosion. Akainu is standing fist clenched so hard that magma leaks between his fingers and melts the sea stone floor. His face isn't normal anger. It's something older, more rotten. It's the hate born in Marineford and fermented for 15 years. Because now, it's not just Luffy he hates, it's Garp too. The old man he always respected as the symbol of absolute justice. The monster who crushed rocks, the instructor who shaped generations of Marines, has just been saved by a pirate. Worse, by the pirate Akainu swore to kill the day he let him escape Marineford. Garp's grandson, Dragon's son, the same kid he burned through the chest, and saw get back up again. In Sakazuki's mind, this isn't a rescue, it's double betrayal. First crime, Garp went to Hachinosu without authorization. No permission, no report, no coordination with the fleet. A high-ranking vice admiral acting as a lone vigilante, invading a Yonko's territory without direct orders from the supreme commander. That alone is grounds for court-martial. That alone is serious insubordination enough to stain an entire career. Akainu had already swallowed his pride when he learned the old man went after Kobe on his own. But now, the bill has arrived. Second crime, far worse, accepting rescue from a pirate. Not just any pirate. From the public enemy, Akainu has just turned into the #1 target on the planet. Garp came out on Luffy's shoulders, laughing, as if it were natural, as if the entire Marines hadn't spent decades hunting that straw hat. In Akainu's mind, this is collusion, this is complicity, this is the hero of the Marines, staining his own uniform with the blood of the piracy he swore to destroy. He doesn't see a grandfather being saved by his grandson, he sees a pillar of absolute justice bowing before the greatest symbol of chaos there is, and that is unforgivable. The decision comes quickly and cold as solidified lava. Akainu calls an emergency council. 5 vice admirals, the Gorosei on a secret Denden Mushi line. Even Fujitora is summoned despite being on the other side of the world. The order is short and leaves no room for appeal. Monkey D. Garp is suspended from all duties immediately, considered a potential deserter. An internal bounty for capture, dead or alive, will be issued if necessary. Any Marine who maintains contact without authorization will be treated as an accomplice. The Gorosei try to reason. After all, Garp is a legend. He has allies practically in the heavens. But Akainu cuts the conversation with a sentence that freezes everyone's blood. Either the Marines cut off the rotten limb now, or the decancer eats the rest of the body. Because to him, it's no longer just Luffy. It's the entire bloodline. Dragon, Garp, Luffy. 3 generations of D-blood defying the system he swore to protect. Garp being saved by his pirate grandson is final proof that the poison has been inside the Marines for decades, and Akainu does not tolerate poison. He burns it. And I imagine many things will happen as a consequence of this. Second, Kobe, who was there and saw everything, becomes a key witness. Akainu sends for the boy personally. If Kobe opens his mouth to defend Garp or Luffy, he becomes a traitor too. If he stays quiet, he becomes a useful pawn. Either way, the hero of the new generation now carries the weight of having been saved twice by the same blood Akainu once erased. Third, the hunt for Luffy gains a new motive, even more personal. Before it was justice, now it is cleansing. Akainu wants Straw Hat dead not only for being a Yonko, not only for being Dragon's son, but for having turned the greatest hero of the Marines into a symbol of rebellion. Every smile Luffy shows in the newspaper is now a middle finger to everything Sakazuki believes in. And the worst part, Garp knows this. The old man is somewhere recovering, probably with Luffy by his side, and he's laughing. Laughing because he knows Akainu is going to lose his mind. Laughing because he knows his grandson just did what he never could. Show the world that family comes before uniform. Akainu sits alone in the dark room, magma dripping onto the floor, Garp's old portrait on the wall, now burned around the edges. He doesn't say a word, he just clenches his fist until his arm turns into pure lava, because now it's a real war. It's no longer Marines against pirates, it's Akainu against the entire Monkey D family, and he intends to burn every last one. That was today's content. We hope you liked it and want to share your opinion on the subject. Don't forget to share the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay amazing.